What? Why is this asking me for that? That's craziness. What the fuck? Let me click on it.
Desarde,
I'm sorry, man.
I'd like to know more about my family. I need to know what became of them. Could you accompany me to see Lady Morange? I'm afraid that without you, she may refuse to give me any information.
All right, Vasco. Let's go see Lady Lorraine Morange. It's blocked.
What's going on?
Good day, dear sir. Happy to see you again in such fine health. How can I be of service?
We would like to have some information regarding an important family, the Darcys.
Well, I could tell you many things about them, but I suppose that you want to know something in particular?
Are there any members
crap.
of this family on
Give
the
me
island?
Indeed, last I heard about
Fuck.
it, he...
I'm gonna do that.
wasn't very fruitful, but I seem to recall since then the found a competent associate.
Hello?
Ask for a Madame Clerc near the warehouses on the port. That's where she normally is. I hope the Darcys are not in trouble.
Don't worry, madam. Their name was...
What the fuck is going on?
Why'd you say that?
Son of a bitch.
I do not mean to speak ill of him. Perhaps it would be better for you to form your own opinion.
Well, thank you for your help, madam.
Can I help you with any other
I missed
matter?
that whole thing.
My lady, I have to go. Goodbye.
I gotta figure out what is going on with my game. Graphics driver, it's being really fucking dumb. What's wrong with this shit? Holy crap, that's a huge... Wait. Seth? Wow. This better fucking fix my shit. Because GeForce experience hasn't been working for me for weeks at this point. Wait, how did you hear that? What up, Cyan? So my driver's been all kinds of fucky, so I'm trying to see if I can fix it right now. Or my graphics card. I mean, it's only 2 years old. It shouldn't be fucking breaking down at this point. I think it just needs a new driver, but GeForce Experience won't let me update it. I'm legitimately curious. How did you hear that, sir? Were you just messing around? Pay no EU. What's up, man? Yes, I'm sorry. I already started the game, but it's been giving me some issues, so I'm trying to see if I can update the driver because GeForce Experience will let me update it. Every time I start GeForce Experience, it just says that we ran into a problem. Please restart your computer and try again or something. So I just updated it automatically on Aorus, which is Gigabytes software. And fuck, I'm hoping this works. Unless this is just the engine, maybe. This might not be the driver. I don't know, I'm confused. I think it's the driver. But the thing that's confusing me though is that you weren't wrong, Cyan. You weren't wrong. So that's why I was like, what? But I didn't tell anybody that. It seems like something that could fuck shit up. Yes? Question mark? Professional mode. I'm still confused. I don't know if that was actually the driver or not. I don't think it was. I mean, the game or the computer seems to be working okay now. I'm just gonna try to launch it again and see what happens. Oh, wow, that was fast. Okay. All right, let's get to it. Let's get to it. I actually cracked my dry spell a while ago. I just didn't say anything about it. I'm not one to kiss and tell, but if you've noticed, I haven't mentioned it in quite a while.
Good day, dear sir. Happy to see you again in such fine health. How can I be of service?
We would like to have some information regarding an important family, the Darcys.
Well, I could tell you many things about them, but I suppose
Yeah,
that you want
it
to
seems to
know
be working
something in
better. I don't
particular?
know if that actually
Are there
updated
any
it or
members
not,
of
but
this family on the island?
Indeed, Bastien Darcy, the son of the family, has been in New Serene for some time. Last I heard about it, he was doing business.
sorry about the fan noise.
But that doesn't help him knowing where he is. The Darcys' first attempt at establishing themselves on this island wasn't very fruitful. But I seem to recall that since then, the son has found a competent associate who's been working here for a long time.
Yo, this game
Could you tell us where
is
to find it?
awesome.
Of course. Ask for
Of all
Madame
the September
Claire
games
near
that
the
came out so
warehouse
far,
on the
it's my
port.
favorite. Other
That's
than
where she normally is. I hope the Darcys are not in trouble.
Don't worry, madam. Their name was simply mentioned in some business
Science.
discussions.
Hilarious.
We are
Hilarious.
thinking about becoming associates. We would like to know more about them to form an opinion.
If you ask me, you should forget this idea, Your Excellency. Their son is a poor business partner.
Why do you say that?
I do not mean to speak ill of him. Perhaps it would be better for you to form your own opinion.
Well, thank you for your help, madam.
Can I help you with any other matter?
It's okay, I would have done the same thing.
My lady, I have to go. Goodbye.
I can't wait for Code Vein though. Blair Witch. Is it really that good? Because I'm like not a huge fan of survival horrors. The last one that I played that I really loved was Outlast 1. Well, besides like the Resident Evil games, but those aren't really survival horrors as much as they are like survival shooters with an horror element. I thought I just saw something in that box. I just sworn it. Oh.
Can I help you? Are you here to do business?
Are you Madame Clerc?
We would like to meet with your associate, Mr. Darcy.
Bastian? I don't know where he is. I can't say that he often graces us with his presence.
You don't have the slightest idea where he is.
I am not his caretaker, you know.
You don't seem to hold him in high regard.
Listen, my relationship with my associate is no one else's concern. And if you didn't come to do business, well,
We must find him.
That's why you
This man
update the
you can see by
charisma.
my side is his brother.
do not insult my intelligence. I know that the Darcys only have one son, alas.
You can see the Naught tattoos on his face, can't you?
Do you have any
And a
ability
merchant
to
like
fight
you
back?
must surely know about the Naught's recruiting process.
Oh my gosh, Control. I still haven't played Control. I have so many games to play. I don't know what to do with my life.
Hard to believe.
I'm gonna quit my
He was
job just to
supposed
play
go
these games.
Hickman to deal with one of our clients, but I didn't receive any news
It's
from
over
him
with.
after
I'm
his
doing it. I
departure.
don't even care anymore.
Given his tendency to get himself into impossible situations, I didn't try to get any.
Who is this client?
His name is Farad. You'll find him in the Alchemist District. I'll write this down.
You think something may have happened to him there?
His mission wasn't very complicated. He had to pay for a valuable shipment and take charge of it. With Bastian, anything is possible.
Thank you, man.
What, $20 an hour jobs aren't super easy to come by, you mean? I feel like I'm a slave to it, man. Like my whole life revolves around having that money now every 2 weeks. So it's like now there's nothing. I would be so screwed if I didn't have it at this point. It's not fair. I'm just kidding. Of course it's fair. It's my choice to buy a car that I never should have bought because it's fucked up and it has a terrible paint job. And this fucking dealership fucked me over, and I keep forgetting to take care of it. But whatever. I didn't mean to do that. I was supposed to wait. Son of a biscuit. Alright, sorry about that. I do love my car, but the fucking assholes who sold it to me... So I bought it in the middle of wintertime, and... it was February, it was snowing still, it was very cloudy, overcast. As soon as I saw it under fluorescent lights when I got home in my parking garage, I called them, freaking out, because there's scratches all over it, just all the fuck over it. The paint job is just jacked up. I think the previous owner committed insurance fraud on it and then sold it to them. I guess at nighttime, I don't know. They must not have seen it somehow. The dealership, according to them, they paid $13,000 for it, and I bought it. I didn't never notice it, and then 2 hours, not even 2 hours, an hour after I got home. An hour, not even, an hour, 20 minutes after I drove from the lot. I freaking noticed it, and I wanted them to fix it, and they never did. And I am just really annoyed that they never fixed it. It's like $1,700 at least to repair the paint, the damage that they did. Mr. Fairhat? I'm so confused. Why is it? The whole car needs to be repainted.
If you come to do business, you should go upstairs. I am not a
It's just embarrassing. Like it's a new car, it's beautiful, and then it's just got all these fucking huge deep scratches all over the car on every panel. On every panel, and you cannot notice it in the cloudy weather or overcast, dark days. Like
Yes,
you just can't notice it. Under the sun, it sticks out like a sore thumb.
I don't know where he is. To be honest, our
I'm still upset
exchange
about
did
it.
not exactly go as planned. And if you are his associate or a member of his family,
I just couldn't
know
possibly
that you
sell
owe
it for
me
anywhere
a
near what I
large
paid
sum
for
of
it.
money.
Like
How
nowhere
so?
near what I
Well,
paid
this
for
Darcy
it.
fellow came
They wouldn't
here to
probably
take
give
the
me
shipment,
half what I
and
paid
he was
for it because of
supposed
that
to deliver
damage.
me a promissory note.
Unless I do the same thing
never
to someone
arrived,
else that they did to me.
How could you let him leave with your merchandise without payment?
Well, he's the son of a very well-known
And I couldn't do that to
I
someone.
do not deem it necessary
good-
to
good
try and
conscience.
obtain more guarantees.
What if something happened to him?
Nothing happened. At least I don't think so. Why should that concern me? I'm not his brother. He owes me money, and I do not have the slightest idea of where he might be.
I suspect that you're not telling us everything.
Come on. If you have not come to repay his debt, leave me alone so I can work in peace.
Okay, dickhead. That was rude.
Greetings. If you have come to do business, head upstairs.
Why'd you say that?
They haven't been paying me, and I've had to work with cheap ingredients for weeks.
Yeah, I know you're right. I definitely shouldn't
Have you
leave
heard of a
my
man called
job.
Bastian Darcy?
I just,
It would be difficult not to.
I'm getting very
His
sick
name's
of
the
it. It's a
only thing
35-minute
my boss talks
drive.
about. Apparently, he
Twice
did
a
not pay
day.
for one of our shipments
I get out at
and still
midnight.
left with the goods.
I have to drive
Now my
home,
boss
35
makes me work
minutes.
twice as much to compensate
wearing
for
me
his
down.
losses. With ingredients I
I
wouldn't
don't get
even
any time to
think
do anything that I love to
And
do.
what did your boss do?
Well, he spent every waking hour cursing his name. That's how I learned about it.
I'm gonna stay there for at least a few more months, no matter what. But
What do you do here exactly?
I create and prepare complex potions. Not simple health potions, but far more subtle things.
And if I'm not mistaken, things are not going the way you would want them to.
The boss has always been difficult, but ever since he got ripped off, it has been a living hell. I work using leftovers thrown away by all the other
It's all
alchemists, while listening to him screaming at me and everyone else.
I just should have. I should have
This is
spent
no
way
way
more
to
time
live.
looking the car over. I drove around. I drove it. It drove great. I looked around it. It
How can a
seemed
brilliant,
great. I should have just bought the
conscientious
Malibu
alchemist keep working
or the other
here?
one because the
I
Malibu
am
was
certain
pristine
that
and
any
it was the
great
same price.
laboratory in town would welcome you with open arms. So
I
why
should have just gone to a
continue
different
protecting your
dealership,
employer?
honestly. I should have gone to CarMax.
You're right. Anywhere is better than
At
here.
CarMax, you get 7 days to get your money back
Did not
completely.
only curse the name of the man you're looking for, he also
That's what I
hired
should
some
have done.
thugs to find him and our shipment.
Interesting. I think we may need to have a few words with your employer.
If you could also tell him that I am resigning, then I won't need to go upstairs.
I don't know. I don't actually think they conned me. I think that they got conned. And they may not have noticed. What the fuck? I have to still have to go upstairs still? What in the hell? I'm so confused. What? I don't even know if they even noticed it somehow. Because they have a lot of cars there and I don't.
I already told
don't know.
you that I do not know where the man you're searching for.
You may not know where he is.
Although I was desperate to
You
get the
did
car at the
everything
time
you
because my
could
car
to
was
find
spewing
him.
gasoline everywhere, so
What
maybe
do
they
you
did
mean?
know about it. I
Come
don't
on,
know.
there's no point in denying it. One of your employees told us
I'm about to
everything.
make a Google review on it though. I've been meaning to
Why are
for
you
months.
meddling in my business anyway?
You could have taken legal action and retrieved what you owed, but you sent some killers instead.
I doubt the governor would
It's
approve.
a
Do you
Nissan
want us to tell him about it?
Altima,
No.
2016
But
Nissan
please
Altima
understand,
2.5
The
SL.
Darcy
It's a
family
luxury
is on
edition.
the continent. It would take months
It's a
for
very
me to
nice
reply
car.
to my complaint. What other solution was there? My shop will
Just
not survive
the
this.
cosmetic
Tell us who these
damage.
debt collectors are, and we'll
Fucking
take care
bitch
of
who
it.
owned it. I
They
messaged
loiter
her
in an alleyway of ill
on
repute,
Facebook, but
not
she
far
didn't
from here,
respond
in the
because she's a
science
fucking
district.
shady bitch.
That's what I feared.
I know she is. She did some shady shit with that car.
If Bastian survives,
If he survives, remind him
I
of
hate
what
her
he
so
owes
much.
me.
Oh, by the way,
How could you do that
your
to a brand
employee
new
asked
car?
us to inform you of his resignation. Goodbye, Master
Fucking
Farad.
disgusting human being. Oh, my life is hard, so I'm gonna fucking defraud an insurance company. I hate her so much. I'm deeply saddened to hear about the difficulties you are facing as a consequence of your dealings with Bastian Darcy. I was told that this boy was inconsequential, but I did not think him dishonest. Alas, as you know, if you were to wait for this family to repay you, the wait could prove very long. Correspondence with the continent was quite slow, but there are other solutions. Debt collectors could prove useful. I hope that you will manage to find a solution to this problem. I just want to know how she tricked the car dealership into buying it. That's what I want to know. How the fuck did she get away with that? And she said that they told me that they paid $13,000 for it. That's like only $1,000 below the blue book value of it. Or $2,000 below the blue book value, I mean. I'm a sucker. I'm just an idiot for buying it. That's never gonna happen to me again. Anytime I buy a car from now on, I'm gonna be extremely scrupulous of it. It's a lesson learned, though. Wait, there's find the debt collectors. I'm a debt collector. What is happening? I'm going like backwards. Yeah, I'm getting further and further away from it. What the hell? Why is it? It's just like I'm going in a circle right now. How do I get to that? How the fuck? Oh, I have to hop a fence, I think. Yeah, I mean, it's a good dealership that I got it from. I just think they legitimately got fucking scammed. I just don't like their response. I asked them to paint it. They said that they would touch it up. If you touch that car up, it's gonna look ridiculous because there's scratches on every panel. So it would look like you just put nail polish on a fucking, I don't know, something that needs to be completely repainted. Dude, where am I going? I don't understand where these people are.
At the fiery flasks, you'll find the quintessence of alchemy. The best potions and the most
have mercy.
Oh, here we go.
Mercy. I will be. Hey, you! Leave this man alone.
What do you want? No one asked you for your opinion, so get lost.
Maybe
Really?
he's friends with the weakling.
Maybe.
That's funny. There's no laws like that in the
Like
US.
he wants to share his
It's not in my
fate.
state.
You think I'm afraid? I've fought uglier people than you.
Vasco, let me try to take care of this. How much money are we talking about? You're here to collect a debt, right?
Between what he owes our client and our commission,
No,
it's
they're
a
pretty
hefty
deep,
sum.
man. The car needs
But
to be
if you want to
repainted.
pay in his stead,
And there's
my
one
lord,
spot where there's actual
please
metal
do.
damage, and they can fix that. They gave me an estimate of they gave me an
I
estimate
don't
of
think you realize who
1,700
you were
or
dealing
2,100,
with. So
depending
let
on
me
how good of a
introduce
job
myself.
it wanted it to be.
My name is Desardet. I am the legate of the
I'm just gonna do
congregation,
it
and I
when I
am
have
here
enough
to
money
save the
saved up.
life of one of our citizens. If you
But
do not
I
deliver
honestly
him
think
to
the
me
dealership
immediately,
should do it
I will
themselves.
have no choice but to inform the governor.
And you'll end up
I'm gonna
rotting
try.
in
I'm gonna
jail
put a
in no
Google
time.
review out and see what happens.
Damn it, that looks
They respond
serious.
to all their
Yeah,
reviews.
it's a bit
So
too much. Listen, we don't want to get in trouble with the governor, so take him.
Yeah, if our client wants to get repaid, you'll have to make an official request. Come.
Thank you for your intervention. I thought these brutes would kill me.
Don't mention it.
see what just
It's only
happened? I
natural.
saved 200
But how did you end
bucks
up in
for
such a
charisma.
situation?
Oh, I'm
Charisma
certain
is
someone
the
like you who belongs to
OG
high society
stat.
will understand. There is a
Factual.
game table here that is attended by the best
Factual.
of the aristocracy. I lost the money I owed to that merchant while playing there. And since I got out with a few other debts, I had to leave the merchandise as repayment as well. But that's a mere trifle that my father would have paid for without thinking twice. I never would have thought that someone would send these types of brutes after me. What a lack of tact. In any case, I'm extremely grateful to you. To whom do I have the honor of
Guy's a
speaking?
fruity
My
fancy
name
boy.
is Captain Vasco. Naught and sea given. It was a pleasure, sir.
What? Crank Anchors is coming back? That's amazing. What? Alright.
Thank you, Desade.
My pleasure. But why didn't you tell him who you were?
But I did tell him. I was stupid. I resented everyone, and you even more, for the life I didn't get to live. You had it all, everything I thought I was entitled to. But after seeing Bastion, I realized that in the end,
Dude,
I was exactly who
it's
I
at
wanted
least,
to be.
man.
A
I have a
naught,
car payment
a
on it. I
proud one
can't.
at
It's
that.
not even an
I'm
option.
glad to hear it. No more regrets?
If I
No
tried to
more
sell it right
regrets.
now,
And I
they would give me
certainly don't
maybe
regret
13,000
not
for
being
it,
called
which is
Leandro
2,000 below Blue
Darcy.
Book and good condition. Right now, the paint and the slight damage to one panel alone makes it not in good condition. I think it's sub good. I don't even think there's a listing for Blue Book when there's damage like that to a car.
Find the quintessence of alchemy.
And the guy, when I went there to see him in person 4 months later after the first day, so I went to see him the very next morning, okay, and then the guy who sold me the car went out and looked at it. He verified he saw it. He saw it there, less than 12 hours after I bought the car. And he just, I guess they don't really care about it because they haven't even asked him if he even verified that it was there, because when I went there to see him back in June, they were like, well, it's been a while now, and I was like, yeah, but no, I'm fucking busy. I work 5 days a week. I haven't had time. And I was like, your guy Sean saw it the day after, not even 12 hours later from when I left. And I also called him 20 minutes after I got home. And they didn't, I don't know, I never heard back from him. Never heard back from him. Fucking assholes. What? Oh. It was S-E-A-N, but yeah, I don't know. I have some really good friends named Sean, so I don't know about that, but... Is it loaded? Okay, there we go. Forever. I feel like I was just here a minute ago. I'm probably gonna go after this mission, honestly. I might be gone when you get back. I have to get to work today still, it sucks. I just love this game so much, I really wanted to play it a little bit. And there's so many games I want to play right now, man. I don't even know what to do. I want to play Gears 5 really bad. I want to play Borderlands. I want to play... I really want to play the new Monster Hunter too. I don't even have that one yet. I have Control. I have Remnant. I really want to continue playing Remnant. That
You have returned.
Good.
How did things go?
It's a good problem
You
to
don't look
have,
well.
but...
What's happened here? Nothing. Nothing terribly bad in any case. I must have eaten something that's having trouble going through me.
Seems to me that this illness has been lingering too long. Who prepares your meals? Are they safe?
No one is poisoning me, dear cousin. We are far from court and their customs. It's nothing. Take my word for it. Now then, what do you have to tell me?
Somebody is definitely poisoning him.
We had a talk with Lady Morange and we explored the ruins that she suggested we visit. All our findings point to one conclusion. Those ruins were originally built by the Congregation of Merchants.
The Congregation? Us? But Father never once even hinted. Once again, he must have deemed me unworthy to know the secret. How he must despise me.
Constantine.
We have other more immediate matters at hand. Have you met the Iron Governors? Did they speak of their discoveries concerning the Malachor?
No.
Sweet.
I have not as of yet been able to carry
I just
out
got to level 13. That's awesome.
I know I have put a great deal on your plate, but this mission is of the highest importance, cousin.
I'll get right to it.
1 point to
I have
everything.
no further concerns.
Ability.
Anything else?
That's awesome.
I'm going to leave now.
Look out for yourself.
Attribute, talent, and skill. That's fucking awesome. Ooh, long blades, eh? Ooh, instantly heals the caster? Wait, what? That is kind of dope. Oh my word. Choices, choices. I kind of want to try the firearms, but this build is not really necessary. I have magic. I don't really need firearms. Like at all. Like at all. They might be very helpful for certain things though. Like certain enemies might be really weak to firearms. Fuck. Yo, I really want to do this magic healing though. That sounds OP. Alright, let's get the attributes set first, I guess. Okay, I need science. That's what I need next. Or mental power 2. Mental power level 2. What is that? Science on this one? Oh, yep, science is on this one. Ugh. There's so much I want to do. All of these things. I want this too. Son of a biscuit, man. Alright, I'm gonna do science, I guess, because I want to be able to get through those passages and such. Fuck. That sucks. I'm gonna go with mental power level 2. And for skills, I'm gonna go with magic healing. Sweet showing. Magic healing is going to be binded to left. Yes. can't wait to play this more now. One more day, just one more day. I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. Just one more day. One more day. I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. Okay, guys. It's a short one. It was short but sweet. We got some nice upgrades. If you're coming back and I'm gone, I'm sorry. I'll see you tomorrow. Everybody have a great rest of your day. Bye.